Dr. Brantley, 2744. Dr. Brantley, 2744.
Zach. This is Dr. Delano, the specialist we talked about.
Thanks for flying on short notice.
Joe was just filling me in on your wife's condition.
And we've been treating her with antibiotics, corticosteroid, magnesium sulfate.
Any evidence of fetal distress?
None so far.
Hey, how do you do that? You open your eyes and the whole room gets brighter. Do you know where you are?
The hospital. I had labor pains. Oh my God, the baby.
The baby is fine, Kendall. We gave you some medication last night to stop the contractions. You remember? Your little guy's heartbeat is strong and steady and no signs of distress.
Is he really okay?
You heard the doctor.
But if you want to keep it that way, you have to stay in bed and get plenty of rest.
Which means no more worrying about that little boy.
Doctor, here the sec.
Dr. Delano is the best in the country. Came in from Houston and he looked at your charts.
You flew in a specialist? I thought that you said the baby was fine. Zach, is there a chance we can still lose our baby?
Dr. Bradley,
We had a scare last night, but we made it through.
2744.
And Joe says the baby's gonna be fine, and I believe him. It doesn't mean that we can't take precautions, make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have any idea what you mean to us?
Seeing as your husband went to all the trouble of flying me all the way out here, why don't we give him his money's worth and start that exam?
Right. Tad and I have everyone on this. We will find them.
Hey, how was she? We managed to get her contractions under control last night. And Zach brought in a specialist who's in there now. I think we have good reason to be optimistic.
Great. That's great news.
And she still doesn't know about Spike.
No. And I've instructed the hospital staff to do the same. It's best that way. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Thanks for coming.
No, we're going to find Spike. Okay, I'm going to help you find Spike. We're all going to help you find Spike.
Greenlee didn't want to drive Spike.
Excuse me?
She wanted to drive Kendall to the hospital in her car, but Kendall insisted that I go with her. I was so focused on Kendall. I should have paid more attention. I should have realized something was wrong with Greenlee.
Wait. You're telling me that Greenlee basically gave you a warning not to leave her alone with Spike, and what, you just blew it off? I mean, you didn't even think for 1 second what kind of a colossal mistake that would be to leave Greenlee alone with my son.
I wish I had it to do over again.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
You did not give that woman permission to steal your son.
What possible difference would that have made to Greenlee? I backed off her once before, and that was a mistake. Now, when Spike comes back here, I'm going to make sure that Greenlee leaves Pine Valley permanently. He's not going to get close to my wife or that little boy ever again.
Where is Kendall? Joe. Joe. How is Kendall? Please tell me that she's okay.
She's fine, Erica. She's in with a specialist now.
And the baby?
Staying put for now.
Oh, thank God for that.
I'm going in right now to see how the exam's going, but if there's any change, I'll let you know, okay?
Thanks, Joe. Has anyone heard from Greenlee?
Yes, please. Tell me that they found Spike.
Right.
What did Derek say?
Look, I wish I had something new to tell you, but
Nothing at all? No leads? No
early yet. Look, we got people working on every single lead we've got. You just gotta keep the faith, okay? hang in there.
If that selfish little lunatic did anything
Erica,
to Spike.
please don't. We don't know a thing yet, so please don't.
What, Jack?
Jackson, last time Greenlee disappeared, you are the only one that she contacted.
I've checked my cell phone a dozen times and left at least that many messages.
Where do you think she took him?
To be honest, I'm not convinced that she did take it.
Oh, Jack.
Now listen to me. Everybody around here is so quick to throw around the accusations. But do we know for a fact that she took that child?
So what's your theory, Jack?
I don't have a theory. I would just like to know what led up to all this. I mean, did Greenlee say or do anything that would suggest she had kidnapping in mind?
Well, let's see. She threatened to sue for custody of Spike and told anyone that would listen that the boy was hers.
According to Babe, Greenlee tried to get out of driving Spike. She wanted to take Kendall to the hospital instead.
Why didn't she?
Because Kendall wanted Babe with her.
Babe.
Maybe Greenlee had a last-minute pang of conscience.
Conscience, Greenlee? Kendall displayed such trust in Greenlee. She handed over her son. And what does Greenlee do? She used it as another opportunity to try to destroy my daughter.
Please, I'm begging you, don't be dramatic.
She's not being dramatic, Jackson. She's right. I'm keeping an eye on Greenlee. And she's been watching Kendall this whole time, over and over again. You know what I think? I think she's jealous.
I'm not so sure about that.
What do you know? You know Greenlee for what, 5 minutes?
What I do know is the last time I talked to her, it was like Jack said. She was at peace. She wanted to move on.
Look, Greenlee has been stalking Kendall since she came back to town. And now she has used one of the most vulnerable moments in Kendall's life to make her move. So, I mean, we can stand here, we can debate this for 10 years. But Jack, you'll never change my mind. Greenlee stole Spike.
You all finished?
I did a thorough examination, ran some more tests.
And how is Kendall?
She's stable. Her contractions have stopped.
Oh, thank God.
But I'd like to keep her on the mag sulfate another day.
Okay.
What else?
Your wife's cervix is 80% effaced, which means labor could start anytime.
Which is something we want to prevent. Give the baby more time to develop.
The steroids we've given her will help your son's lungs mature, which is critical. Respiratory problems are a major concern in premature births.
But that's worst case scenario, right, Doctor? I mean, you're confident Kendall will carry to term.
That's the goal.
2744. Dr. Roberts, 2744.
Kendall doesn't know about Spike.
Okay.
Dr. Stone, 2944. Dr. Stone, 2944.
Finally. Not everyone went to the movies.
How are you feeling, honey?
Not bad. I'm stuck here for a while. That's a little depressing.
Oh, well, we're not going to let it be depressing. We are going to make sure you have a beautiful big suite and music and flowers and your friends and family.
Spike. That's all the company I need. I miss him so much. Will you have Ryan bring him to me?
Well, honey, you can't see Spike right away because he came down with a vicious cold last night. Just a fever, the sniffles, the whole 9 yards.
No.
Yeah, he was so congested that he really didn't sleep very much. And so Ryan is taking him to the pediatrician this morning. But we both just feel it's best that, you know, he stay away from the hospital right now until he's no longer contagious. I mean, you can understand that.
Of course I do. I just wish I could be with him. My poor little guy.
Oh, you're going to be together again very soon. I just know it.
Dr. Meadows, 2945. Dr. Meadows, 2944.
Where is Spike?
2744.
He's at home with a cold. Why can't you listen to your mother?
I heard what she said,
Well, that's it then.
but I can't shake this feeling that something happened.
Dr. Holbrook, 2744.
You're supposed to stay calm. So do that, all right? Try to stay comfortable.
Don't do that, Zach. Don't blow me off. I know that look you get. I know that look you get when you have bad news and you're trying to protect me from it. Don't do that. And Zach, I will find out from someone else if you don't tell me. Now, please. Come on, Zach, I'm his mother, okay? You can't keep it from me.
Greenlee never showed up for Spike. She's supposed to follow you to the hospital, and she never showed up. So we think that she never came back to Pine Valley, but we have people looking for her. We got police, we got...
Greenlee took my son. Spike, Greenlee, she took him, Zach, she took my baby, Zach. I need Spike, please, Spike. Ow, Zach, ow.
Joe! Stay there. You two, stay up.
She can't have this baby yet. It's too early. What's going on?
Your wife's having contractions.
Give her something to stop them. You've done it before.
Zach, we're trying. He's already increased the medical.
All right, so it should stop right away.
That's the hope, but frankly, Mr. Slater, I can't see anything stopping this baby from coming now.
Spike!